nice intro.
Tristan, how would you describe camp so far?
No, camp's been great. JB's made a big emphasis for us to, be one of the better in-shape teams coming into the season. So I think that's going to help us a lot to, hit the ground running. So it's been great.
With the news of Jared Allen's injury and him being out for the preseason, how do you use that to step into the situation quicker?
I think for everyone, I think, it's an 82-game season, plus playoffs if you're lucky. Guys are going to be in and out the lineup all year. Knock on wood, hopefully not too many guys. So for Jay, him being out, guys like myself, D. Jones, Evan, Pete, Nance, just more reps and just getting more acclimated with the offense and our defensive foundation.
Who's taking the title for loudest guy in the team right now?
Loudest guy?
Loudest, yeah. Is it you?
Probably me and George.
Yeah.
Just, it's by committee, two-man committee, me and George. So it's right. Add some energy in here, add some life.
Is your hand okay?
Yeah, like when you hit the glass hard, they can't box you, they gotta scratch you, so it's okay. It's good war wounds, part of being a big.
So your last season here before coming back was Darius's rookie year. What have you noticed from being away from him for so long? Like, what's different with him?
He's a way better player, an all-star, a franchise point guard. He's understanding the pace of the game. And when I say way better player, I don't mean in a bad way. I mean, he was really good coming in, obviously, but now he's taken it to another level where, he's putting his team on his back, and it's so happy to see. I watched all the Cavs games the last 3 years I've been gone, BJ. 3, so I've always watched the games and called DG after a couple of games and tell him what I see out there, tell him, what he could do a little differently. So I'm just so happy with his progression, and, great pick.
And he said in his rookie year, he did a lot of flying around years after the fact. He said, you're finally listening. Is that true? Are you actually listening to him as a leader? He's treating you like his rook.
Hey, I'm the rook now. No, I mean, listen, man. I paid it forward to DG, and he's done a great job taking the gems that I've given him. And it's called holding each other accountable. And that's what you want from your point guard, to be an extension of JB on the floor, and that's what he's demonstrated.
What have your impressions been of banging with Evan Mobley so far?
Great. I've always been a big fan of Evan Mobley. I told him when he first got in the league, I called him young Chris Bosh. Now I'm calling him young AD. So I'm going to hold him to a very high standard, and I'm going to be on him. I'm going to be on him every day because I know how great he can be. Because he's already good, but I want him to be great. So in order to be great, I got to push him past his comfort level, and that's what I'm going to do.
How do you do that?
In practice, bang, be physical. If I see stuff out there while he's on the court, give him pointers. I've been fortunate to play with a lot of Hall of Fame, first ballot, multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star players. So I just take what I learned from them, and the same way I hold them accountable, I'm going to hold them the same way, to that standard.
Kind of jumping off what he just asked, how have you noticed Darius change and mature kind of in that leadership role? Like, in what ways have you noticed that kind of in camp so far?
I think just, your rookie year compared to going into year 5, just being more comfortable with the game. For him as a rookie, only playing, 4 or 5 games at Vanderbilt. So that's missing a whole season and coming right to the NBA and playing at this level. It's a big jump. So for him to see him more comfortable out there, and he knows his spots, he knows where his points, where his kill zones are, and I think that's the biggest growth in his game.
How's the trip to Louisville?
It was good. I was nervous because I wanted to make sure we brought the good luck, and they upset Notre Dame, so it was great. We were the good luck charm.
You ever been on a field like that in that kind of environment?
University of Texas, 120,000 people.
I should know if you've been.
Everything is bigger in Texas. Yeah, come on.
Touchy subject right now.
I was going to say, tough weekend for them.
Listen, we bounce back. It's a long season. There'll be more upsets. A team like Georgia will fumble the ball or something.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys.